Hi everyone, welcome back to MCM Outdoors, and in this very short video looking at this new product, which is actually a Kickstarter product at the moment. I'll leave links to that below. Something I was interested in, especially for the little ones. They really like the look at it. It's called the Max Lantern, as you can see there. It's this lovely kind of vintage stroke retro designed camping lantern with a couple of handy and additional features. So just as an overview, it works as a lantern. It's got a lovely humidification stroke sort of misting feature, which I'll show you shortly. So if you open the top of the lantern, just give it a bit of a twist. There's a nice reservoir in there. Fill that up with 100 mils of water. There's a nice max fill line on there so you don't get it wrong. Put the lid back on. Trying to do it from behind the camera. That locks into place, and you'll see once I've filled it with water, it produces this really nice mist, like those sort of fragrance diffusers. So if you look at the back of the lantern, you've got the charging port, which is covered by this nice rubber seal. It's USB-C, pretty standard nowadays, but you can also use this as an emergency power bank too, with a 9,600 milliamp hour capacity. So it's really nice, lovely kind of like glossy vintage finish and look to this. I really like the look of it. I spoke to the little ones about it. I've sort of steered away from sort of reviews and looking at products for a while and focused on the camping videos. But that's not to say that, you know, in the future when things interest me, if I think people are going to be interested in them too, I will have a look at it if I can and let you guys know what I think. But in terms of the lantern, this is clearly not something you're going to be taking on a wild camp. But there's a couple of different lighting modes. It's got this lovely sort of ambient glow. You can see the power indicators there, 4 different levels. Obviously you see that when you're charging it up too, but it's really nice and cozy. So when I'm doing sort of garden camps with the kids, campsite camping, that's a really nice cozy sort of mode that you're going to have on when it's getting dark, and it gives it that kind of fireside glow. I really like that, and it's a nice even glow all the way around the lantern. Next mode is a mix of the sort of warm light and the cool white light. Still really nice, and you can just have it on a brighter mode and off again. So it's double click for the warm, click again for the cool white, another click, and it obviously increases the intensity. But it's like a really nice cozy ambient glow, and I really like that. But just turn it off and show you the front of the lantern. You've got this rocker switch. It says bonfire. It's like a kind of like a bonfire effect. I'm going to fill it up with some water and demonstrate that feature to you now. But again, it's something really interesting, something I haven't seen before, and one of the reasons why I think this product really stands out. So like I've shown you earlier, just a bit of a twist which unlocks the lid, and it says 100 mils of water. There's a max fill line. If you try and operate this or the water runs out, it's got a safety cut off, and it's not going to sort of run dry and potentially overheat. So it's got good safety features built in. But when you see this, I think it's great, and the kids absolutely love this feature. I'm going to put it in its sort of vintage glow mode just to make sure the effect is emphasized. But if we give it one turn of that rocker switch, it starts producing that lovely mist, like that fragrance diffuser effect. And you can put fragrance oils in that, but the kids absolutely love that. They're like bewildered looking at it. But like those oil diffusers, it's kind of the same technology, I assume, as one of those. And what you can do is as well, there's 2 settings on that. So it's got this one with all the lights, so it kind of lights up the mist, looks like a bit of a flamey feature. So you can turn those lights off, so it's still producing the mist but without the top lighting. But if you flick it just another setting across, it kind of just illuminates that mist, just, yeah, really emphasizes it. So when you're camping overnight and you've got that on, it's really cozy. Add a little couple of drops of your favorite fragrance oil to that to get that really nice relaxed vibe in your tent. But I think it's nice and unique. I haven't seen anything like this before, and yeah, it's a really nice bit of kit. You don't have to use that, you can just use it as the lantern. But yeah, nice bit of kit and something I've never seen before. So it's a project currently on Kickstarter. Obviously how that works is if it raises enough backing, enough interest in the product, it'll actually go live. Clearly this isn't something you're going to take on a wild camping trip, but you know, if you're doing campsite camping, or if you've got kids and you're trying to get them out camping, well, little things like this, little cozy lanterns, something a bit interesting, you know, it might just be something that interests the kids, get them around that, having the hot chocolate, enjoying themselves in the tent, and it just adds a little bit of interest to your camping trip. My two love it. And just to recap, so you've got the standard lighting modes, the warm, the mix, and the lighter version, or you can just use it on the, what they say is a bonfire setting with this humidifier, or you can just run the misting feature without anything else being on. So a good bit of kit. I'll leave all the links to the Kickstarter project below, all the technical specs. You can't actually buy it yet, so keep an eye on the Kickstarter website and the link obviously to this product, the Max Lantern. Thanks very much for watching. If you've got any questions about it, do let me know. I don't overwhelm the channel with product reviews, but like I say, if I find something interesting, in this case it's something that I and my children really enjoy, I'll bring it to the channel and tell people about it. I'll see you on the next video, and take care.